there's an interesting paper out yesterday from the New York Fed looking at getting into the details on student loan forbearance. So just to put a couple numbers out there, since the pandemic started, you've had 37 million people forego 195 billion in student loan payments. So that's works out to a pretty significant number. It's like 50 basis points of GDP actually per year since the start of the pandemic. The can's sort of been perpetually kicked since the start of the pandemic, and the current extension of this forbearance program is set to expire in about 5 weeks on May 1st. I'd probably take the over on a further extension going into the midterm elections. But what it represents is what would be a very significant risk if it were not to be extended of, just additional sort of layering on. Obviously, there's a lot of slowdown in growth baked in here for Q2, as we've talked about extensively from a macro standpoint vis-a-vis quad 4. You're talking about a pretty massive block of voters, 37 million people, who are effectively receiving a very significant monthly subsidy in the form of not having to make these payments. So, to the extent that the party currently in office in the majority has the ability to, continue that subsidy, I think, you think about the alternative, which is you turn it off, and suddenly, you've probably got 37 million people who are, not thrilled. Headed into a midterm election. So that would be how I'd sort of look at it. But, and that's why I would put, the higher probability on further extensions. But all I'm sort of saying is, to the extent that it doesn't get extended, then that would be a significant incremental negative catalyst that would start right in the middle of Q2 and quad 4. So just something to keep an eye on. And the extension of it, if that were to be the case, doesn't improve anything. It just keeps things as they are.
Hey there, Hedgeye Nation, or if you're not part of Hedgeye Nation, thanks for watching Hedgeye on YouTube. If you haven't already, make sure to click on the button below there. Subscribe to our YouTube page. You can also follow the link in the description to our website to get even more great investing content.